Good evening, learners. In today's topic, we'll be solving 2025 question this. Now, the question reads, a crane lifts a 600 kg mass through a height of 12 meters in 18 seconds. What is the useful power output of the crane? Now, they want us to find the power output of the crane. When solving such questions, learners, start by correcting the data, as we know that we'll be calculating. So, when I read my question, the question states, a crane lifts at 600 kg. This 600 kg refers to mass. So our mass, we have 600 kg. We also have our height, which can be your height or distance, which is 12 meters. After the height and distance, learners, we also have time. The time given is 18 seconds. Now, what is the useful power output of the crane? So the formula for power, learners, we say power equals to work done over time taken. But when we look at our data or the data that we've corrected, we do not have the time, we do not have the work. We've been provided with the time, but do we know what our work is? So we're going to start by calculating what our work is. So I'll say work equals to force times distance. Again, learners, when we go back to our data, do we still have our force? Our distance, we have it, but we don't have the force. So meaning that I must also find the force. Below my data or anywhere where you have space, you can calculate. I'll say force equals to mass times gravity. I'm going to use gravity because we know that on Earth, the gravity is 10 Newton per kg. So I'll say force equals to mass, we have 600, which will be multiplied by 10. So our force is 6,000 Newton. And learners, please don't forget the SI units, I urge you. Since now we know what our force is, we can now calculate work. I'll say work equals to force, which is 6,000 newtons, times our distance, which is 12 meters. We can now calculate. Mary, can you calculate for me on a calculator? So what is our work? Yes, Mary. So our work, we have start 0, 0, 0. So now we are multiplying 6,000 times 12. Well, now we have 2. Yes, Mary. Please, can you repeat yourself? I've not heard the figures again. Yes? Alright. Thank you very much, Mary. So we have 0, 0, 0, and we multiply 6, which is 12, and here we have 72,000. Thank you very much for that answer, Mary. Now, we know what our work is, and work we calculate it in joules. From here, I'll say power equals, I can now calculate the power since I have the work and I have the time. Work, we have 72,000. And as for the time, it took 18 seconds. Now, learners, I'm going to calculate. I will not use a calculator. In case of you who might leave your calculator at home, but please, learners, I urge you to not forget your calculators. They're very much important in physics. So I'll say power equals to 18 into that number. Yes, Mary? Thank you for that answer, Mary. We have 4,000 watts. So this our SI unit for power watts. Apart from 4,000, others you can find that your power can also be 4 kilowatts. So if you have any question, learners, leave that in the comment section and I'll attend to those questions. Thank you so much for your time.